Hey YouTubers, thanks for checking into the video today. I'm going to be doing a lure review on the Black Dog Bait Shellcracker G2s today. It is a 4-inch bait and it weighs 1.5 ounces. It is big, it is nasty, it is mean, it's got big hooks, big split rings, big everything, big bait, big body, big tail, big lip. It's extreme, guys. So, a couple of guys done reviews on this particular bait. It's getting pretty popular on the internet, and I wanted to check it out. So I've had a chance to use it a fair bit, and I'm pretty impressed with the swimming action of it and its ability to catch some fish. Now, moving into the physical aspects of it, guys, we got here a very large split ring at the front. It is it's a round split ring, circular split ring, a very thick lip, and if I show you there, it's got that shape on the lip as well. Now it does have a 3D mouth, 3D eyes, and also raised 3D gill plates. Etched scales, not in, a lot of times you get etched scales that are simply cut like this on this angle and then like this on this angle, but if we have a closer look here, you're actually going to see a more natural look in terms of the scale. So I really appreciate that design. It's actually cut like this, and then it's more rounded on that side of the scale there, so like that, and then rounded on each scale. That's from the gill plates all the way to the tail. Now, guys, it does have a really pronounced lateral line. You can probably see that there, but it's a very big in-your-face lateral line, just like everything about this particular bait. It does actually have raised pectoral fins here as well, and also a 3D tail as well. So 3D meaning that if I show you there, you can see those lines coming out that way there. Okay, really large hooks. It's certainly a bait that's heavy. It casts not that bad. Because it's so, the design of it's quite a larger profile. It's quite a fat profile, and it's also a real fat bait as well. So the castability of it, I got to be pretty honest, it's okay. It could be a little bit better. There's no weight transfer system or anything like that on this particular type of swim bait. I would classify this as a swim bait if I had to choose a particular category. It does have, it's obviously a jointed bait here with a free-flowing tail as well. Now, what I really like about this particular bait is, if I show you here, it's got quite a bend between the two sections of the body there, where it's jointed, okay, and then also the tail itself is completely free-flowing on these two tracks there. So it can flow like this and also can bend quite heavily like that, giving it a real harsh bend like that as it flows through the water. Alright, guys, so what I really found with this particular bait is that you're going to be able to retrieve it quite slowly and impart action nearly instantaneously. It's actually, in my view, better fished real slow, retrieved real slow, than it is a little bit quicker. Now, with this particular lip here, it is square design, so you can actually throw it within cover and get it bouncing over rocks and logs and so forth. Okay, next step would be the Shellcracker G2 is the name G2 itself. I'm pretty sure it would stand for something like Generation 2. I'm not 100% sure of that, but there is a first model of it. It is called just called the Shellcracker. The original model is made out of wood. It is hand carved. and then also, well, it says here on Tackle Warehouse, custom airbrushed finishes. So yeah, hand painted by airbrushes. Now, the original is a 5.5 inch design, and it's 2 3/4 in terms of 2 3/4 ounce in terms of its weight. So its original predecessor is an incredibly heavy and large bait. Guys, I've never tried that particular bait, but you know, just this particular, the G2 model itself is a really large bait as it is. And so I don't know with the original, I'm sure it'll attract a lot of your larger fish. I don't own it, but this here is going to be able to catch some of your personal best if you were to try this. It is a real large bait. It's heavy, okay? Heavy in everything, in its design, in its physical appearance, in its hooks, in its terminal tackle with the split rings, in its bib. It's just a real big, like, stuff you bait. Okay, let's get into the color itself. I bought the bluegill design. It is not the ghost bluegill. That's quite popular. I have not bought that particular model. I went with this particular design. I'm really liking this one here. The ghost bluegill, I should say, is a opaque design, and it is see-through. You can see into its internal components there. Alright, so one thing I did notice with this particular bait when I did pull it out of its packaging is the fact that I'm not sure how well you can actually see it on the video, but it's got this glitter design that I think looks really, really awesome. It's got a little dot here where the fish would spawn from. It is got a red throat. Just the detail within this bait, considering it's such a brute bait, so to speak, in terms of its design, is really impressive. So they've got a lot of detail within this particular lure that's yeah, that's real impressive, guys. It's painted in the gaps here as well, real well, and that helps out with the overall look of the bait. Okay, so guys, if there is anything else you need to know about the bait, let me know. Like I said, very impressive bait, very large, a bit difficult to cast. I felt that it could cast a little bit further. Obviously, it's got a certain design that works really well, and I'm not knocking that at all. They went with design over castability, which is fair enough. Very large lip here, so that's going to last you a long time. I've bumped that over a lot of different cover. And it's quite weedless or snagless. Okay, now stick around for the underwater footage, guys. I'm going to actually be showing on top water footage, really, and underwater footage as well. I think where this bait really shines is that it's a top water bait. It's going to be more in a higher water column, so I'll be showing you a bit of footage both outside of the water and underneath water as well. It's going to have no sound, so you will hear what it sounds like as it's flowing through the water. But guys, to sum it up, this particular bait, fantastic value for money. It is not cheap. It is $19.99 US, but it's worth every single penny there. Very well designed, well constructed, tough bait. It's going to last you a long time. Quality, everything about it is quality. Fantastic swimming action, and it's best retrieved real slow. I found that I got the biggest hits, and yeah, I caught the most fish with a slow retrieve. So stick around for the footage. Click subscribe if you want to subscribe to my channel. Hit like if you're liking the video. If there is anything better that I can do, or if you have any questions, please comment below. But yeah, I'll catch you around next time, guys. See you later.